Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. And last time we finally rescued our sister for good, and we have a shiny new Smashy. Smash! Good Smashy. All that's left for us to do is to take on Ganon. So let's go do that. Man, I am like really surprised we're already at the final battle. I feel like we could have done so much more in the Great Sea, but it's been a pretty good run, you know? This is kind of an any percentage run. I can live with that. It doesn't all have to be 100%. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf. Dude, your eyebrows are amazing. How do you get them to curl like that? And I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all of the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. I don't care! You're gonna die! Link, it helps if you open your eyes when you swing a sword. Bitch slap! Oh snap! You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone and its edges are dull. Oh, hey! Go Pirate Kick! Pirate Kick was not very effective. Link, get up! Oh! Ganon used choke. It's super effective. Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat. Oh, hey, nice necklace. Hmm? My Triforce of Power is resonating. Ha! At long last, I have found you, Princess Zelda. Dramatic plot twist. Tetra is Zelda. Who could have predicted this? Everyone. What? What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Ninja vanish! Pirate vanish! Link vanish! Hey, Kamali! Oh shit, bitches. You pissed off the Valoo. You shouldn't have done that. Kamali, you're amazing! Your ball's finally dropped. Congratulations. Aw, Link is very concerned about the girl who has treated him like shit this entire time. It's alright, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Kamali, you look like really cool. Lord Valu, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. Still, it is too soon for us to relax. Ganon cannot be destroyed by such simple means as wrath and fire. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. I see, and I agree. Very well then, we are counting on you. There goes the cavalry. How did they even find out we were there? Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. You know, your explanations so far have been like really bad. And invariably they end up getting me killed. But alright, I'll give you, another chance because you gave me a sword. I like people who give me swords, even if they're boats. Hey! She's awake. Oh, ow. Link, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Plus, you've been listening to our private conversations, which have been very intimate. And don't record those for YouTube. Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Smirk. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Alright, fine. We gotta go in this light and go back up and drown ourselves. No, we gotta go in here. By the way, I hope you noticed something very interesting about that cutscene, and I'll tell you what it is in a little bit. Oh, and if you're wondering why some of the Hyrulean sentences don't match up with their translations, like some of them are short and some of them are super long, you have to remember that Hyrulean is originally translated to Japanese. And what we're getting is the English translation of Japanese. So the Japanese texts for the Hyrulean languages are exactly that long. Hello, sir. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden? This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphne's no Hansen Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. In that cutscene where he started speaking through the stone, you notice that the King of Red Lions did not talk. That's your hint, if you haven't been looking at the Hyrulean translations. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to steal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country, and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Tetra the pirate is now Princess Zelda. They even did her makeup. I didn't know the Triforce of Wisdom could do makeup. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link, I am terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But... oh. That was not your voice. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Can you at least give her like a TV or a Nintendo or something? Cause, wow, this place is boring. I guess she could just explore the castle, that would be fun. Link, we must go. I show you the way up the stairs, even though stairs are obvious. Okay. Link? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. It's okay. You only gave me a concussion like twice. Link. Be careful. Alright, well, she can't explore the castle after all. Now, I kind of have a problem with Tetra being Princess Zelda, and a lot of people have mentioned this. I'm just going to kind of do a lap around here while I explain, just so I don't get interrupted. A lot of people have mentioned this, that Tetra has such a great feisty, fiery pirate girl personality. And then she becomes Princess Zelda, and becomes Princess Zelda with all the cliche princessness that implies. She becomes very boring, and it's kind of sad. Princess Zelda, in most of the games, almost never has a really strong personality. She's always the damsel in distress, and once you rescue her, then she becomes the key to defeating Ganon. About the only exceptions are Tetra before she becomes Princess Zelda, and Princess Zelda in Breath of the Wild, because that Princess Zelda never wanted to be a chosen princess, and in fact, didn't Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword has lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for those two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. But yeah, she actually did not understand how to use her sacred power until Hyrule was conquered by Ganon the first time. After that is when she actually learned how to use the Triforce of Wisdom and, you know, embrace her destiny. But up to that point, she was very unsure. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere on this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, but we're gonna not visit him right away. But yeah, she had no idea how to access her power, and in fact, she was plagued with self-doubts because of it, especially since her father was putting so much pressure on her to awaken her power in preparation for Calamity Ganon's return. And that's probably the best example of Zelda just being a normal girl. And it shows her personality off the best. But anyways, enough of that. We're gonna go back to this island that we tried to access before, and we were turned away. We were told that we had to rescue our sister and meet another that we had to protect. Now that we seem to have done that, maybe we can get another new item. Which I seriously want. Hey, now you appeared. And this is probably the creepiest take on this song. I'm just gonna let you listen to it for a minute. That sound of the winding key or whatever clockwork noise it is really makes this creepy. I don't know if it's just me, but it makes her sound like a robot or a doll that's trying to be your friend. And, you know, like, I have bad memories of Goosebump books about dolls trying to be your friends. Any 90s kid who's read Goosebumps probably knows what I'm talking about. Anyways. Greetings, child. It seems the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter? Does that not surprise you, child? I mean, you appear to be holding a great fairy doll who looks kind of... I hope it's a doll because it looks kind of dead. I like you. And so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield. Oh, don't manipulate the doll. Oh. Two very special fairies. One very cold, and another very hot. The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads and then fire away. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flame, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you're just my type. Creepy. Yeah, the fact that her entire mannerism is very doll-like. She uses and crushes a doll to give you your new powers. Really, really creepy memories for me. But anyways, with the power of fire and ice on our bow, and a metric F-ton of story exposition, I think we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. Next time, we do have our mission. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the map as soon as I'm allowed. We do have our mission to find the temples of Earth and Sky, I believe is what they're called, and find out what happened there that's stripping the Master Sword of its power to slay evil. But now that we have the ice and fire arrows, we have quite a few, and the skull hammer, we have quite a few places and pieces of heart that have now opened up to us again. So I think it's time for another bout of side quests. I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I much appreciate it. And if you guys enjoyed what you saw, make sure to let me know by leaving me a thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel and you want to watch more Wind Waker, subscribe because I upload it every weekday. And if you have any hints, tips, or tricks, make sure to leave a comment. Thanks for watching again, and you guys have a great day. Later!